Good morning to all dear students of class 8. I am your physics teacher and I'm again here for your second physics lecture. Okay. In first lecture we study about I discuss about the introduction of physics, okay, I told you in which I discuss you about the definition of physics, and it can be defined as it is a branch of science which deal with the study of physical universe, matter, energy, and how they are related. Okay, so today I'm going to first complete my previous lecture and then I will start new lecture or second topic. Okay. As I told you, I discussed about the matter. Okay, so as I told you, anything which occupies space and has mass or weight, so that is known as matter. Okay, there are four different states of matter. One is solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. Okay, solid mean any hard and rigid object is known as solid. Okay, or any object which has definite shape and definite volume, so that is known as solid. Okay, such as chair, table, wall, floor, anything which has definite shape and definite volume, so simply that is known as solid. Okay, as we know that solid has definite shape, definite volume, okay, and number of molecules are closely pegged to each other, so number of molecule can only vibrate about their mean position. Okay, and as we know that their molecules are closely packed, so there is a strong intermolecular forces present between the number of molecules in a solid. Okay, second state of matter is known as liquid. Okay, as we know that liquid has indefinite shape but definite volume. Okay, when we pour any type of liquid in any container, so that type of liquid adopt the shape of a container, so it's mean we can say that it has indefinite shape but definite volume. Okay, there is a small gap between the number of molecules. Okay, so it's mean intermolecular forces will be weak as compared to solid. Okay, and there are different types of solids such as water, oil, grease. These are the different types of examples of liquid. Okay, the next one state of matter is gas. Okay, as we know it very well that gas has indefinite shape and indefinite volume. Okay, gas has indefinite shape and indefinite volume, and there is a maximum gap present between the number of molecules, so its mean intermolecular forces will be extremely weak as compared to solid and liquid. Okay, and there are different types of gases such as we know that air is the mixture of gases, so mean different types of gases are present in air such as helium, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These are the different example of gases. Okay, these are the different example of gases. The next one state of matter is plasma. Okay, now what is plasma? Plasma mean when the gaseous state of matter is raised to very high temperature. Okay, so its atom loses its electron, so such ionized state of matter is known as what? That is known as plasma. Okay, our sun is our sun consists of plasma. Okay, and fluorescent tubes are also the fluorescent tube also consist of plasma states of matter. Okay, inshallah in branches of physics we will discuss in detail about the plasma physics. Okay, so this is just a brief definition. Okay, now as I told you that physics is the branch of science which deal with the study of matter and energy, so it's mean the next one term is energy, which is related with physics. Okay, now what is energy or how we can define the word energy? Energy mean ability to do work. Okay, ability to do work is known as energy, or it is capability of an object to perform any type of function is known as energy. Okay, it is the capability of an object to perform any type of function, any type of work done of an object is simply known as energy. Okay, so if a body have energy, if a body has energy, then the body is able to do work. And if body and if there is no energy present in a body, so a body is unable to do work. So simply we can say that energy is ability to do work, or it is the ability of an object to perform any type of work is known as energy. Okay, now there, as you know it very well, that there are different forms of energy which you have already studied in your previous classes. Okay, such as kinetic energy, potential energy, sound energy, light energy, electrical energy, solar energy, hydroelectrical energy, the wind energy, tidal energy. These are the different forms of energy. Okay, and inshallah these different forms of energy we will discuss it in chapter number 6, work and energy. Okay, but here I will give you only brief introduction of kinetic energy, potential energy, sound, light and electrical energy. Okay, kinetic energy mean the energy due to motion of an object is known as kinetic energy. Motion of an object. Okay, if any type of an object is in state of motion, so it's mean that body has kinetic energy. And if a body is at rest condition, it's mean kinetic energy will be equal to 0. Okay, so suppose if we take an example of motion of human body, when we are in state of motion, so it's mean kinetic energy will be present in our body. And if suppose if we take an example of moving vehicles, so moving vehicles, if vehicles are in state of motion, so it's mean vehicle possess kinetic energy. Third one, flying birds. Okay, flying birds mean birds are in motion, so it's mean birds have kinetic energy. Suppose if we take an example of ball, when we throw a ball horizontally or in vertical position, so the ball consists ball possess kinetic energy. Okay, the second one form of energy is known as potential energy. Potential energy mean the energy due to position of an object is known as potential energy. Okay, position of an object. Suppose if we take an example of an object which is at certain height, so certain height mean there is a type of potential energy will be present. Okay, there are three different types of potential energy: chemical potential energy, gravitational potential energy, elastic potential energy. Okay, so potential energy mean energy due to position of an object is known as potential energy. If a object has if a object have any position, so it's mean that object have potential energy, but three different form of potential energy maybe. And if a body is at certain height, so it's mean gravitational potential energy will be present. Okay, and if we take an example of elastic material, so when we stretch or compress elastic material, so that object has elastic potential energy. Chemical potential energy, chemical as its name indicate, there are different types of such as if we take an example of human body, so different types of chemical reactions are carried out inside the human body, so it's mean chemical energy is also present, chemical potential energy is also present in human body. Okay, the next one is sound energy. Sound as its name indicates, sound energy means the sound the energy which is produced due to a sound of an object, so that is known as the, or energy which possessed by the sound of due to sound of an object, so that is known as the sound energy. Light energy as its name indicates, that this energy is related with the light. Okay, the next one is electrical energy. Electrical energy as its name indicates, that this energy is related with the current, electricity. Okay, as you know it very well, that electricity mean the flow of electron. The flow of electron is known as electricity or current electricity. So the flow of due to flow of electron, when electricity is produced in a wire, so it's mean this wire has electrical energy. Okay, and uh, matter can be converted into energy, and energy can be converted into matter. Okay, there is Einstein, we will discuss in chapter number 6 about the Einstein mass energy equation. Okay, and in which we will discuss about the mass matter and energy are interconversible. Okay, energy can be converted into mass, and mass can be converted into matter. Okay. Yes, the next one is topic, the second topic is importance of physics. Okay, and in this topic is given in your book on page number 3, physics and science, physical technology and impacts on its society. Okay, or simply we can say that it is the importance of physics. Okay, now girls, most of technologies are developed by the help of physics. Okay, most of technologies, because physics is the root of every field of science. Okay, physics is the root of every field of science. Most of the major development in chemistry, okay, most of major development in chemistry, biology, astronomy, engineering, and even in field of medicines have been made by the physicists. Okay, that is made by different as